The topic is skillful in business. Am I right? And have a little time to dish out what God will have me say. But please, I need a rapt attention because I'm going to be saying a lot. I've always been privileged to be in a redeemed Christian church like this, and they engaged me from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. as a guest speaker. So there's so much I have to compress within the limited time. Is that okay? Please just pick the point. God help us in Jesus' name. Amen. Can we go to Proverbs 25 verse 2? Proverbs 25 verse 2. Proverbs 25 verse 2. The Bible says, it is the glory of God to conceal a thing, but the honor of king to search out a matter. To discover the very essence of your life, there is a place of searching. Now, when I teach, or when I'm privileged to impart people, there's something called from the first principles, which is the concept of discovery of purpose. People can teach you what to do, how to do it, but why you do it is a very important question to answer. What is the purpose of a man? You must discover your purpose while you are alive. 80% of people have not discovered the essence and the purpose of God for their life. And so they just live out, they die, and fizzle out. If you are privileged to discover your purpose in your lifetime, you are of all men most blessed. You must understand, your purpose simply means your why. This mic has a purpose. This building has a purpose. Everything God has created has a purpose. And so man himself has a purpose. And I try to correct this notion. Purpose is beyond education. It's beyond the various things we do. You grow up, you go to school, you marry, you give back. There is something higher than that. There's a specific thing God has created us to do. And we must discover it while we are alive. When you discover your purpose, the vital point is that it regulates your life. Even your choice of business will be regulated when you discover your purpose. You are not made for everything. You are not called for everything. You are not created to do everything. That's the essence of discovering your purpose. Specifics. The Bible says, for this purpose was the Son of Man made manifest, that it might destroy the works of the devil. There is a purpose for Jesus coming to you. He wasn't called for everything. He said for the lost sheep of Israel. So that's very vital. So we must discover our purpose while we are alive. Very, very important. Now I'm going to hit the point straight up. Everything that is created in life, everything you see in existence, was once a thought in the heart of a man. I repeat that. Everything you see in existence, life, was once a thought in the heart of man. So we must understand the place of thought in what we do. Even the business skills you've learned, your thoughts determine its success. How you think, how you see the business skills you've acquired, the thoughts, because thoughts have life as much as the words you speak. They have life. So what you say over that business, after some time, it will manifest. So be careful of your thoughts. Everything, as I said, that came to a physical manifestation was once a thought. So we must guide our thoughts very well. Now I'm going to talk about something we usually do when we do business. I'm a business coach and a consultant. I do a lot of that for many organizations. There's something we call value proposition. Value proposition. It simply means, what problem are you trying to solve? You don't start a business because your neighbor is doing it. Hello? You don't start a business, you don't do popular things. What exactly do you want to achieve? And the question is, why are you doing it? Value proposition is the problem you are trying to solve. When a person buys or when a person sells bread to you, what problem is he trying to solve? Bread. What problem is he trying to solve? Good. When you go to school, what problem are they trying to solve? Good. When somebody is in the fashion business, so slow for you. What problem are they trying to solve? Huh? Nakedness. Good. Do you see? For every business idea, it must solve a problem, meet a need, and fill a gap. 3. Solve a problem, meet a need, and fill a gap. So you don't start a business. One thing about business is that when you want to venture in business, money must not be your only reward. If money is your only reward, you are missing the vital essence. There is a purpose to that. When money is your only reward, there's a question that when you get the money, you will stop doing that thing. And when you don't get the money, you will stop doing that thing. So you must discover the very essence. There's a bigger purpose to starting any venture in life. Am I communicating?
Yes.
Please, take note. Value proposition. Why am I doing this? What is my objective? Set it. And I say it is bigger than making money. Is that okay? How you see it is how far it will go. Am I communicating something? In order to achieve something phenomenal, let me use the word, anything that will last must be built. Anything that will last must be built. And it will cost you time. It will cost you training. It will cost you a process. It will demand your effort. Sometimes it will cost you more than what you are prepared to give. And you must be willing to give all to give you the success. Are you know what I'm saying? Anything that will last must be built. Your life can be built. Your business must be built. It takes a process. I'm just hitting the point. Please, are you following me, please?
Yes, sir.
Good. There are some level of, let me use the word, financial wealth that will come through you. Let me use the word, if you don't grow to a level, there's some level of financial wealth that will not come to you. Personal development is of essence. If the higher level comes to you before you are prepared for it, it tends to crash you or you waste your resources. So you must personally grow and develop yourself. And when you grow, we talk of holistic growth, total growth, which must include spiritual growth, mental growth, psychological growth, and physical growth. The Bible says Jesus grew in wisdom and in stature. Now, as much as Jesus grew physically, he grew mentally. And so as a person, you want to excel in anything, you must understand the mental development and the connection of mental development to your success and your growth. Am I communicating something?
Yes, sir.
Now, there's a point I'm going to make again. God is a God of process. God is a God of process. That God give you an instruction to start a business doesn't mean you won't still have to go through the process of learning. And it can take you 1 year, even though it's an instruction of God. You will make mistakes. It is part of the learning process. Let me correct a nation. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's actually a part of success. It's the journey. You will make mistakes. You will encounter some challenges. It is part of the learning process. What did you learn by the mistakes? That is the point you must pick up. The lessons you got. Now, when you want to achieve something phenomenal with regards to your business, there is what you call divine partnership in anything venture. Is that okay? Divine partnership in anything you want to do. As much as there is a side of you acquiring a skill, whatever it is, we learned a lot of skill yesterday. I saw it in the video. As much as you learn the skill, there has to be a divine part to take that skill to relevance and make it a global phenomenon. There's a part and there's a role you have to play. Is that okay? Which is the skill acquisition. And there's a part God has to play. It has to be a combo of the two. Please take note of what I'm saying. I'm going to give you a case study from the Bible. You know King David. As a boy, It was not God that taught him how to sling a stone. Am I right? God didn't, he learned it. But when the hand of the Lord was upon that skill, he was able to bring out a giant, a Goliath. So you must understand that as much as you learn the skill, God has to brood over that skill to make it globally relevant. By a human standard, there is a limit you can go by your efforts. You need a divine combination. So your own side is learn the skill, take the time, do the due process, acquire the skill, but there has to be a divine hand upon it. If not, you don't be operating at the mediocre level. We all want to be globally relevant. Every name we heard or we are hearing, it was once a kind of starting from the comfort of their house or something like that. Like some people were pushing wheelbarrow. How many of you know Coach Charis? Good. Coach Charis now, if you know him, what he was doing in the 60s was pushing wheelbarrow, selling spare parts. That's just a story. Are you getting what I'm saying? You need the divine hand of God to complement your effort. Now, I'm still going to be hammering on the point. In order to succeed in life, in any venture you are in, I'm more about how to succeed in what you have learned. You see, it's not an end in itself. The skill, what you have learned, is not an end in itself. It's a means to an end. You must understand that. It's just a vehicle. Any vehicle could take you to the place of wealth. Is that okay? But you must understand, what vehicle do I want to take? Skill is one of the vehicles. Skill acquisition, entrepreneurship, as a matter of fact, is the fastest. If you understand what you need to do. Knowledge is a critical part of the success equation. And I'm going to define the various types of knowledge. There are 3 dimensions of knowledge you need to effectively succeed in entrepreneurship. Knowledge is a critical part in your success equation. Now, I said there are 3 dimensions. I'm going to mention the first knowledge you need to succeed is what you call revelational knowledge. Revelational knowledge. This is a knowledge that is born out of a relationship with God and with Christ. Only God can furnish that relationship. Revelational knowledge is based on the divine instruction God gives you with regards to what you are doing. Personal instruction born out of a relationship with God. You need it in this dimension of entrepreneurship. The second dimension of knowledge you need is called theoretical knowledge. This I can connect this kind of knowledge to strategic knowledge. This knowledge is gotten from books. There are books you need to read to enhance your skill. Daniel was a prophet in the land of Babylon. He said, I, Daniel, understood by books. Even though he was a prophet, he was also a reader. So you must read. When you don't read, you have limited your capacity for growth. When I say reading, I don't mean physics, chemistry, biology. There's some kind of books like life books, transformational books, books that will enhance your mind and transform your thoughts, your thought pattern. Very important. Theoretical knowledge is of essence in your growth and your success equation. The third dimension of knowledge is what you call experiential knowledge. Experiential knowledge is got from the word experience. It's actually gleaned from people that have gone ahead of you, that have achieved what you are trying to achieve, or have acquired what you are trying to acquire. What do? You go to them, you glean from their wisdom. They are like mentors. They are like coaches. You understand? They are what we call general mentors and subject matter expert mentors. Your pastor could be one of your spiritual mentors. In financial dimension, you could have another mentor. So what is the essence of mentorship? It shortens your learning curve. Are we picking something? It shortens your learning curve. What that mentor acquired in 5 years, you can achieve it in 1 or 2 years. Why? You will make all the mistakes he has made. He guides you. That's very critical to your success equation. Experiential knowledge. What did I say? I said revelational, theoretical, and experiential. These things are very important. The Bible says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. Perish is a word. Let me just give you a paraphrase word. Perish, there is lower in quality and standard. Is that okay? And you want to be optimum in what you are doing. Very important, and it will help you in your success equation. It leads me to the next point, which talks about capital. Now, we have been limited to understand, or we've been, there's an interpretation we give to word capital. And I'm going to correct that notion this morning. It's going to help us by the time we go through. There are 5 capitals you need. 5 dimensions of capital you need. When the word capital came, I don't want to go through the rudiments of the story. It came in the Second World War. And the women said, a lot of things have been destroyed. So what do we have? What can we capitalize on to start? What can we leverage on now? So capital there is not actually money. It's about what do you have now. That's the point. Are you getting my point? What can you capitalize on? And the first capital you need for success in your business, the first capital you need, I'm going to group it 5 C's. Please write it. 5 C's. The first C that you need is called credibility. Credibility. When you are doing business, don't defraud people. Credibility will speak for you where you've not reached. Is that okay? You need credibility as a capital. When you are credible, resources will gravitate towards you. It's a hard truth. The second capital you need is what you call credible relationship. Credible relationship. You need association and people in your life that can vouch for you. I say, come on, don't worry. Give that guy that business. He will deliver. Do you have people like that? Don't worry, give that guy the loan, he will pay back. People that can recommend you with their reputation and people will believe you. You need credible relationships to succeed. That's the second capital. The third capital you need is character. Character, the third C. Character is like a fume. What does it do? You know, when you burn something, fume goes anywhere, or smoke. A character is something that goes ahead of you to do 2 things. Either to close doors or to open doors. You have interacted with somebody and you have behaved in a manner and it goes somewhere to mention what you have done. It does 2 things. It either opens doors for you or shuts doors. Those are the 2 things. So you must work. Let me tell you one thing in business. It has been proven that 91% of profit making is in customer service relationship. 91% of profit making. I'm going to explain details to you. When a customer comes to you and patronizes you for the first time, sir, the first transaction is not where your money is. Please take note. A new customer comes to you, say, hey, I want to buy it. That's not where your money is. Your money and your profit is in the repeat business. Repeat business. When it comes, second time, third time, 4th time, 5th time, you have built a loyal customer, and that customer has the potential to refer somebody else to you. Free advert without payment. That is actually where your profit and money is. So know how to treat your customer. I know there are good and bad customers, but how you treat them is of importance. Is that okay? There's a call on how to manage difficult customers. You must know how to treat customers because your profit and your money is there. They are the lifeblood of your business. Is that okay? That's where the character goes. The 4th C, which is the character, the 4th C is competence. I've mentioned 4 now, am I right?
Yes, sir.
The 4th C is competence. Whatever you are doing, you've got to be good. Be a master in your craft. When you do a shabby job or a bad job, people will leave you and you think it's the devil. It's not the devil. Have you bought product from somebody and you had a bad experience? What did you do the next time? You patronize somebody and he sells something crap, fake to you, what do you do the next time? You leave the person. A bad product will only sell but once. So you lose more of both that customer and your future customer, because they will go around to announce you. Do a good job. Am I communicating something? You've got to be competent in what you are doing. That's another capital. Is that okay? The fifth capital is none but the least cash. Cash. C. Cash. Please take note of that. You need cash. I'm not one of those that say, hey, just do it by faith. You need injection of some cash, no matter how small. But there are various cash. Some business you can start with 20,000, some you need 100, some you need more than that. So you understand what exactly you need with regards to cash. Is that okay? One of the areas you must never neglect is in the areas of creating awareness for your business, which is marketing. You must have at least 20% budget to market your business. Very important. If you don't create awareness, nobody will know about your business. Am I communicating something? Good. That leads me to the last point that I want to make. It's just something precise. You see, we're in an economy. Some people call it different name. We're in the digital economy. Some people call it the knowledge economy. Anything you are doing that doesn't have what you call media credibility, you are limited. I will explain some business terms. Am I still on time? Okay. I will explain some business just a little bit. Now, there are three modes of branding your business. Branding simply means an experience. First is by media credibility. Second is by branding by legacy. And the third is branding by association. I'm just going to limit to branding by media credibility. When you are doing something, have you watched adverts on TV, radio, everything? There's something they are trying to achieve. Please take note. They are trying to create awareness, one, to attract ideal customers, and they are going to build loyalty. Is that okay? That people can patronize them over. Media credibility is very important. People believe you more when you use the media because it has what you call mass appeal. Am I communicating something? You may not have money to go on TV. You may not have money to go on radio, but there's another media platform to use, which is called social media. Hello? If you don't use social media platform to advertise your business, let me tell you, you are losing 50% of your potential clients. 50%. Do you know what that means? So if you are supposed to make 100,000, you'll be making 40 or 50,000. So you have more capacity. You have to learn. It's a tool that will help you. Let me give you two stories about my experience. I'm a living witness of that. In 2019, I did a Facebook advert. I do training in WUSE 2 in 2019. And the training was supposed to last for 1 hour 30 minutes. And so when I did the advert, there was a real estate company that saw me from Lugbe, and they were looking for that venue. They were searching for that venue for over 1 hour to be a part of the training. They eventually located me 15 minutes to the end of the seminar. Let me tell you, just listen. 15 minutes to the end of the seminar, they came in. Then they've been searching for over an hour. I said, you are welcome. So they had me the remaining 15 minutes. They said, can you organize a private session for us? I said, no problem. As long as you are interested, we'll get it done. And we did a private session. And since 2019, this is 2022, I've been working with the company. I don't know how much I've made from the company. Just one single client. Maybe it's up to $1 million. I don't know. I didn't even take count. What the point is not the money. The point is, where did they see me? Was online. I will never have met this man. I'm in Buhari here. He's in Lube. You see the distance? But we're able to connect. Let me tell you the second story. 2021, last year. I was here. I did an advert. And somebody came in from France. Maybe she was spending about a year, and she saw my advert and she called me. Hey, can you do this? She just said she wanted to confirm whether this is a scammer or not. Is that okay? I went. She gave me an address. I went. She said, my Tama. That same day, sir, I closed a deal of 300,000. Where did she see me? Online. Now, this lady is out of the country as of now. I will never have met her if I didn't have an online presence. Why am I saying that? 70% of my clients came via online. Am I communicating something? The essence is to leverage on what is available. Is that okay? Leverage on what is a tool. See, online, whatever technology you have is neutral. Is what you use it for. If you are of God, use it for what is good. If you are of devil, they use it for what is evil. Is that okay? It's a neutral channel, and you must maximize every resources to leverage on it to advance your cause and make your business globally relevant. The essence is not to. Why am I saying all this? I just itemize a little point to give you a process so that you can know the process to succeed. Now, it's not to help you. It's not to make you blow. Let me use the word, but it's to make you blossom. Blossoming takes a process. There's this hard and fast something in Nigeria. Hey, just hit it in 2 minutes, sharp, sharp. But with regards to the kingdom perspective, you will blossom. God bless you. Thank you very much. I'm true. Yes.